Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aziani binti Amri. My metric number AN210046 and I am from group 5. So today I will make a presentation about the chosen topic for me, which is the density and porosity experiment. Basically, the volume of the pores in a specimen calculated from the liquid weight, which is water, which need to fill out the pores. The value for the porosity and density of the solid that could be determined by this technique is referred as the apparent density and apparent porosity. The determination of the true density is important in terms of determination of the mineral and also in calculation to obtain the true porosity of the material. Archimedes' principle said do not necessary to give a true solid density value, especially in case of bricks or porous material. It's because they may be part of pores could not be penetrated by igneous liquid. Thus, to obtain the true density, a solid material would have to be crushed into a powder which consists of small particles. Next, in this experiment, we have to make two calculations. The first one is in order to calculate the bulk density, and the second one in order to calculate the apparent porosity. So, these two values will be calculated by using these two formulas. So, the next part is a result. So, this is the result that I have got from this experiment. So, we obtain two results in two tables, which is table 2.1 and table 2.2. So for table 2.1 is the value of the specimen weight in metal or glass material, and for table 2.2 is the value of specimen weight for ceramic material. So here is the calculation that I have calculated for the experiment. So for table 2.1, I have calculated the value of bulk density and apparent porosity for all specimens in table 2.1. And so here is the value of the calculation for apparent porosity and bulk density for all specimens in table 2.2. Now we go to the next part, which is observation. In table 2.1, the maximum value is 10.066 gram, which the value of weight for aluminium when specimen suspended in the water, and the minimum value is 1.440 gram, the value for weight for steel when suspended in air. While in table 2.2, the maximum value is 22.965 gram, which value for brick when suspended in water, and the minimum value is 3.03 gram, which glass tie in dry specimen. For metal or glass materials, the highest value of bulk density is 0.53 gram, the material is steel, followed by 0.17 gram glass material, and lastly, the smallest value is 0.10 gram for aluminium. For apparent density, the highest value for aluminium is 95.78%, followed by glass 88.15%, and the smallest is 76.92%, which is steel. For the ceramic specimen, the glass tie has the highest value for bulk density, which is 0.30 gram, followed by the refractory is 0.18 gram, and the smallest is bricks, which is 0.04 gram. For apparent density, brick has the highest value, which is 95.53%, and the refractory is 91.70%, and the lastly is 90.64% for glass tie. So we can conclude that different material will give the different value of bulk density and apparent density. The next part is discussion. The value of bulk density for steel in table 2.1 and the value of glass tie in table 2.2 is the highest in each table compared to other. It is because these specimens are very compact have no open pores. Aluminium and the brick has the lowest value of the bulk density. It is because this specimen have more pore space compared to other. For apparent porosity in table 2.1, the aluminium has the highest value of apparent porosity, and from table 2.2, brick has the highest value. It has the lower value of bulk density. It is because it has a lot of amount of empty void. So the compaction of the specimen is the main factor for the value of bulk density and apparent porosity. So the second last part is conclusion. So we can conclude that the bulk density of steel is greater than glass and the glass is greater than aluminium. The value of apparent porosity of the aluminium is greater than glass and the glass is greater than steel. So steel and glass tie has the highest value of bulk density because it very compact. It is because the compaction of the specimen leads to the increase of the value in bulk density. Aluminium and brick has the highest value of porosity because have the lower value of bulk density. So we can conclude that compaction of the specimen is the main factor for the value of bulk density and apparent porosity. The last part is opinion or recommendation. First, density and porosity measurements show a manufacturer whether their product has densified correctly, and they show a user whether the product they has purchased matches with its specification. Second, a degree of porosity can influence shock resistance of the item. It is because the more porosity will become the better thermal shock resistant. Density and porosity influence a few things. The first one is thermal conductivity. Second is electrical resistivity. The third one is head capacity, and the last one is height temperature. So we can conclude that the density and the porosity are very important, especially for the engineer when they want to develop a new thing. It is because the failure from the calculating the density and porosity will affect the development. So that's all from me. Thank you.